Hello everyone, and welcome to another cloudy little update. Today is the month 1 update on the making of the world's longest crocheted scarf made by an individual. I started on January 1st. Today I am filming this on February 1st, and I've done so much. I haven't gotten quite as much done as I was hoping to. I was hoping to have 100 feet done by the end of the first month, but life happened and I didn't get to work on it as much as I wanted to. And I also realized that I was being really ambitious with my timeline. The current goal is still finishing it within 1 year, and that is 1,000 feet of scarf within 1 year. That is still my goal. I'm a little behind on that goal, but I'm hoping I can catch up, and if not, we'll just see how long it takes, because one way or another I'm making the world's longest scarf. I am breaking this record. So since I didn't make a week 4 video, I just went ahead and decided to do a 1 month update in place of that. So for the week 4 totals, week 4 we added 14 hours and 30 minutes of work on the scarf, and that is actual sitting down crocheting time. I don't count anything else towards the time, just the time spent actually crocheting the scarf. We added 317 inches, 453 rows, and 9,060 individual stitches. So I did get a lot done this week. I'm really trying to step up my game and get into it. I also did end up switching to double crochets instead of half double crochets, because using half double crochets, although I find them prettier, that's my go-to for a regular scarf, it was unrealistic for me to continue making this scarf with half double crochets. So I went to double crochets because it's giving me a little bit more length, a little faster, but I feel like it's still maintaining the integrity of the scarf. I don't necessarily know if I want to go to even taller stitches like triple crochets or anything, treble crochets, whatever you want to call them. I think I'm going to stick with double crochets. I think that's pretty good. It's still maintaining the integrity of the scarf. It's still strong, it's still pretty tight, not a lot of like holes or gaps, but I was just using too much yarn and it wasn't going fast enough with the half double crochets, so I did end up switching, and I think that was a good call. But let's see, for our 1 month totals, this is adding up all of the work that I've done on this. A length of 627 inches, 37 hours and 10 minutes spent working on this scarf so far. 1,107 rows, which brings us to a total of 22,140 individual stitches. There's gonna be so much by the time I'm done. I'm glad I decided to keep track of how many individual stitches there are too, because I think that's going to be really fun to know. So what I did actually today, and I've decided that I think I'm going to do this for every monthly check-in. So when I work on it, I do my work on the scarf, I time it and all of that. And when I'm done, I count the number of rows, and I log the time it took, the rows, and I measure it, and I measure how much length I gained. So I decided to set the scarf out on a bed today and measure it again with a longer measuring tape. And then just so that I could see if my regular measurements are accurate, if it's stretching out at all, because, you know, like crochet things have a tendency to stretch a little bit after they've been made. So I was wondering if something like that would happen. I was wondering if it would in some way shrink, or if I wasn't like measuring accurately every time. So I figure I'll keep the running totals, and then monthly I'll stretch it out, measure it, and make sure that it's like matching up. So I did that today, and what I added up of my work was 627 inches. When I laid it all out and measured it, it was 679 inches. So that's pretty close. It's about what I expected, honestly. I roll it into a ball, more like a wheel. I roll it into a wheel kind of to store it and, you know, make it easier to manage so that it doesn't tangle up or anything. And I think that when I roll it, it might be stretching it out a little bit, but other than that, I mean, this is pretty much exactly what I expected with the measurements. And, you know, quite honestly, I'm okay with it stretching out a little bit and gaining a little bit of length because it's hard. It's pretty hard to, you know, make the world's longest crocheted scarf made by an individual. It's crazy. It's so much work. It's so much time. And I was worried that I would regret my decision, especially once I was like really getting into it. I was worried that I might like regret deciding to do this. But I really don't. I'm still really excited to do it. It's unbelievably long. It's already taking up the entire like queen size bed laid out. It's massive, and some lovely people have sent me yarn, and that is really helping me to keep going. By like physically providing the yarn is really helpful because yarn's expensive, and this is taking a buttload of yarn, but also it's really like, it's nice having that support and that almost obligation to them to finish the scarf and to keep working on it. So it really helps with my motivation. So does all of the lovely comments and interactions on my videos. It really helps seeing that other people are enjoying this and rooting for me. It really helps me to keep going and stay motivated because I have such a huge journey ahead this year to finish making this scarf. But I'm ready for it. I don't regret it. I'm really excited that I decided to do this and that I had some really chaotically good friends to encourage me to do this. Because I think it's a super fun project. So yeah, that is the 1 month check-in. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess that is all for now. So you know what? I'm gonna put in the description, if you actually watched this far, thank you. I'm gonna put in the description how the link to the video on how to send me yarn. I'm also gonna write down all of the current stats on the scarf and write that down too in the description so that you can easily access it. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support on this journey. If you want to get regular updates on this scarf, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified, all of that good stuff. And I will be doing weekly and monthly updates, and then I also like to post little shorts as a little mini update in between. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!